class is about hips and knees, and it's just to keep those knees and those hips strong. So we know the hips and the knees are related to the health of our legs. So we're just going to try to maintain some poses that will help reestablish health for legs. Let's start. Starting with the class, today we're just going to join our hands together. Try to find our Ujjayi Pranayama within us as we inhale and as we exhale through the nose. Keeping the flow of the breath nice and tall within our spine and within our lungs. Taking a moment to feel gratitude for our practice for the day. Taking this moment to center and to ground our minds into this place. To take that moment as a present moment forever and now. Take this time to connect within your self-being and be grateful for the peace and the patience that we all have within ourselves to encounter this time that we are sitting in our mats to find freedom of our spirits. As you wish, go ahead and just send a vibration to a person or to a circumstance or to an object or even an animal that you would like to send this energy for the day of today. As you create your intention, you find purpose, and that's what it's all about. Find your purpose to be here and to help others, to establish a journey of well-being. So without any further ado, let's try to find our Ujjayi Pranayama. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And then slow, bring your hands back down into the seat. Good. You're sitting in Sukhasana, like cross-leg position, one leg above another one. And using that position of Sukhasana, let's go ahead and warm up the body. Starting by the neck and shoulders today, to just warm up the body. Mostly we're going to keep our practice on the floor today. So let's do a little bit of warming up. So as you inhale, lift the chin of your face all the way up, and as you exhale, round your cervical spine down. And again, inhale to the left and exhale to the down. Try only to move the cervical spine without moving the shoulders. One more time, inhale to the left, exhale to the down. And coming to the center, you're going to turn the head towards the right. So bring the head all the way to the right, and then bring your neck towards the center. Good. And inhale to the left, and exhale to the right, to the center. And one more time. Inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Good. Now go ahead and try to bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Here we go. Inhale, center, stretch that neck. Inhale, and center, and inhale, and center, and last time, and center. Good work. And let's roll the shoulders a few times back. And then a few times forward. and then bring your shoulders near to your ears, and then drop them down. And again to your ears, and then drop them down. And to your ears, and then drop them down. Good. Now interlace the fingers, extend, make like a cow position, angry cat position for your sitting position, rounding the spine, sending the tailbone all the way forward, kind of leaning back slightly, stretching the hands and the shoulders, and then from here let's reverse the position. Bring your hands back, interlace the fingers as well, extend those arms away from you, lift the chin all the way up, and now try to lift your arms up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, and exhale it out. Good, reverse and do it again. Bring your hands forward and reverse, arch your back, round your back, best up. And inhale there, and exhale. And then here we are, arch your spine slightly, interlace the fingers, try to keep the wrists together and lift your arms all the way to the ceiling to stretch the front of your shoulders. Good, and relax. Okay, so to keep warming up the body and warming up a little bit the hips, we're going to go into Shavasana, into all forces position, and keeping those hands strong. Let's go on, extend the right leg up, lengthen long, and from the hip, lift the leg 5 times, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Bring that leg in position, extend the other one, lengthen long, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And let's go ahead and warm up slightly the spine. One more time. Let's do about 3 cat cows. Up and round down. Drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the chin up. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. And last one. And up. And gently roll yourself back down. Good. Big toes together, sit back onto your heels, extend the top of the head down to the floor and take a deep breath. Well done. So from here, what we'll do today is we'll just set up in poses that open the hips. The first position we are going to do is Sidasana. Now there's a series of these positions and they are meant for meditation. We're not going to meditate, but we're going to hold the pose for about 5 breaths each one. So right now I've got blocks here. If you need to, you can put them behind the knees in Sidasana. So let's go ahead and play Sidasana in both directions of legs. So first, right now, I do have my right leg in front of my left leg, and that's good. Now my hands, we can just join them in a mudra, the mudra of knowledge. So go on and join the index finger with the thumb and extend the rest of the fingers down to the floor, keeping your body and your spine nice and tall. Into this position, I would like for you to close your eyes and breathe 4 or 5 with giant deep breath. In. Wonderful. After the 5th breath, let's go ahead and switch. So now the left leg will be in front of the right. The reason we're doing that is because we all have a dominant part and we would like to establish balance between our poses. So now the left leg in front of the right, it might feel slightly different with a different different sensation, and that's fine. That's where it's supposed to be. Go ahead, get into the Yana Mudra, close your eyes, lengthen the spine, and practice nice and patiently Ujjayi Pranayama. Beautiful. Next pose, Balakonasana, side angle. So, side angle, we can do it differently. We can just join the sole of the feet together. You can rest the blocks here if that's what you need. Place your hands and try to bring your heels as close to your groin here. Nice and easy. Good. You're going to inhale. That's a big, long stretch for your hips. So a lot of energy that we carry in our minds and in our lives and in our emotions gets stuck on your hips. So those exercises, those asanas that we do and we hold for about 5 to 10 breaths are meant to let go of all this energy and to reestablish health for your own legs. So from here, keeping the sole of the feet really strong and really tight, one to each other, inhale deeply your spine, and as you exhale from the lower back, go ahead and bow in front of you. And just keep breathing here. And inhale, practice your ujjayi, and exhale. So every time that you inhale, you lengthen the spine a little bit, and when you exhale, you try to lower a little bit more. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Good, and coming up. All right, very nice. So there's another side of Balakonasana that I would like to explore today, and it's when the angle is not so tight. And for some of you, it might be better to practice that way. So in that case, what you do, you open a little bit that angle, you maintain those legs a little bit, and eventually your knee go a little deeper down. Now from here, take a breath in and just bow. So the spine might be even a little lower. Good. The goal is to bring the forehead between your knee, between your toe, the sole of your feet, but it's just a matter of keep practicing that you're going to achieve that. So just breathe nice and easy without forcing anything. Listen to your body, how it feels to be in there. Gently come all the way up. And let's practice half a Padmasana. So half Padmasana, we're going to bring the right foot into the groin, extending that knee, curving that knee completely, and finding the hip strong. And into that, just hold it tight. 1. And notice how that knee feels. Let's switch sides. Half a lotus position, bring it in here, and let go. Let's stretch those legs a little bit. Nice and easy. We're going to go and explore Sutta Barakonasana to keep extending those hips, to liberating energy from the hips, and to releasing blockage energies that they might get stuck. So let's go on. I'm going to set up like this today. And now let's go into this Sutta Barakonasana. So bring your soles of the feet together. I invite you to put the blocks for extra support, and then gently with your elbows try to lay down onto the floor. Good, you can have the bolster behind you if you need to. There, and then here. That's going to be good. And stay here for a few breaths. If you want to extend those arms over the head, you can catch into a nice box. Look at your elbows if you want, with just the hands, and just relax here completely. Into the opening of the hips and into that stretching of the knees. Let the energy to flow out, following the energy to the sole of the feet. Transport the energy all the way to your legs, into the sole of your feet, and from the sole of the feet, allow that energy to come back all the way to your hips and beyond. Relaxing completely. Finding peace into this pose. Nothing should be bothering you at the moment. Allow yourself to rest in peace here. In yoga we learn a lot of lessons, and one of the best lessons we can learn is like, besides taking good care of yourself, like to good self-care, also we learn not to be bothered by other people's actions. So soften here for a moment and allow any annoying thought that you might have within you to disappear with this energy that you're releasing from your hips. Let it go completely. Don't allow other people's behavior to bother you. We all have our process in life, and we all have our personalities and our ways of seeing life. Our perspective is different than other people's perspective. So let things happen the way they are happening without trying to change anything. Instead, proclaiming acceptation and gratitude. We're going to just move into the next pose now. So nice and easy, go ahead and help yourself to bring your knees together. Treat them with lots of care, those knees. Treat them a lot with a lot of care. So holding into this position that we are here, let's practice Sutta Padangusthasana since we are already laying down. And for that, we're going to use the strap today to help with this energy. So go ahead and pass the strap and extend that right leg all the way up. Now with the left leg, you can do whatever you want. If you want to keep it that way, it's good. If you think that it would be better for you to stretch it completely away, just try to maintain it parallel to the floor. Good. And now here it is. Just bring that leg closer to your chest. Okay, I want you to keep your feet in point this time, in point, like if you were catching with your toes, in point, and breathe for 5. Maybe it's better if you just keep your elbows down on the floor like this. Okay, now here it's the deal. You're going to pass that leg all the way to the side. It's possible to the floor, or you just have to move a little bit more to the side so it can fall down on the floor right here. Breathing here. Keep the leg up, up. This leg, this arm can go on the side. And when we come back to the center, after 5 or 6 Ujjayi breath, you're going to bring that leg all the way up. Now, here's the position. You're extending that arm on top of the contrary thigh, so to the left thigh, and then you just hold that leg strong, lift your chest up, and breathe here for 5. Point the foot one more time. In 1. Excellent. Go ahead and lower the spine, bring the other leg on. Place the knee down for a moment. Take your time. We're not in a rush here today. We just want to try to stretch those legs, to favor the hips, to favor the knees. And breathe here, okay? Keep that leg strong. Let's see if you can really lower now that right leg. Give you a bit more of a stretch. Bring the leg to you as you point the foot. Bring it a little bit more towards you as you bend. After you stretch the other leg down. Good. Hold here, lengthen long, and take a breath. Deeper into your Ujjayi. Remember, the deeper you can go, the smooth you can find that breath into your nose, in and out of your nose. The more energy will be released from the hips and from the legs. Pointing the toes. Not rushing at all. And then from here, nice and easy, let's go ahead and pass the leg. That's we have the block here. I'll just use the block to put my other leg here. Extending it here, relaxing it completely. Open the other arm. If you want, you can look to the opposite hand and let it settle down. You might want to bend that knee. For me at the moment I need to. So I've got a little bit of high left tight hip this morning. I'm just going to breathe like this, 4, 5 or 6 Ujjayi breathing. trying to soften and relax the position. Now from here slow, I'm going to bring that leg all the way up. Good. And try to bring that leg closer to my chest, closer to my chest. Let's go on and lift up the chest. Right hand is going to go on top of the right thigh, trying to maintain the foot long, extending and bringing here and crunching there. And in, and out, and in, and out, and last time in, and out. Good, gentle bend that knee, relax completely, let that guy go down and then go down. Good, into this position of this energy, let's go on here, bring your hands behind your neck, interlace the fingers behind your neck, and then here, we're just going to press with the pelvis down strong, interlace the fingers behind and take a breath in, and as you exhale, keep the pelvis down and leave your upper chest. Hold here, inhale, and as you exhale, drop it down. Again, inhale, and as you exhale, lift it up. Inhale, and as you exhale, drop it down. One more time, inhale, and as you exhale, lift it up. Inhale, and as you exhale, drop it down. Alright guys, so here it is, cross your ankles, and one more time, hold into the tip of your feet, get an impulse, and come to a sitting position. Next asana we're doing today, it's called Virasana, and Virasana today, we're going to do it absolutely with blocks. So I'm going to place a block. This is more into hip openers as well, but at the same time, it is a very good exercise to find about your knees. So if you've got any injury of your knees, or you find that your knees are a little bit painful, sometimes because you've walked a lot, or because you've got a little accident, or any extra thing, make sure that you do Virasana on and off. So here's the deal, your knees coming together, you separate the side of your legs, side legs on the side, and then from here, nice and easy, you just hold that hero pose for 5 breaths. Keep the spine low and long. Anchor the sitting bones on the block and noticing what it is happening to the energy of your ankles, your knees, and your hips. See how you feel with this position. Let's explore the length of this position. Okay, I'm going to use the bolster. So let me see if I can grab it right from there. Just going to try to maintain that bolster quite aligned within me. Maybe I should just move forward a little bit, just nice and high, nice and careful. Lay down on top of this bolster. We'll have an extra space, an extra stretch into your upper thighs. Soften there your energy and be there nice and peacefully. Go ahead and join the palm of the hands with the palm of your feet. Hold yourself there, resting your elbows down on the floor. Once establish a good pose, a comfortable pose, just practice your breath, allowing the ability to let go of trouble, let go of confusion, let go of fear, let go of headaches, let go of control. Let go of wanting to be right. Let go of ego. Keep breathing into the qualities of nature and absorb the nature of sattva, of light, of bright and radiance, of well-being. Absorb the nature of gratitude, of acceptance, humbleness, obedience. Absorb the nature of loving what it is. Of feeling good about yourself no matter what. So into this position, even if there is a tightness around this area, or it might happen around the ankles or around the spine, breathe deeply and expose yourself to practice gratitude for any discomfort that you might feel. Subtibirasana, a healing position for the health of your hips, of your spine, and of your knees and ankles. Breathe into the health of these articulations and find gratitude for your own articulations. Gently, as you wish, open your eyes and help yourself to move out of this position. So maybe just placing the hands down or the elbows, encourage yourself to come up and to do a nice and beautiful counteract. We're going to establish downward facing dog. So place your hands down on the floor and lift up. I'm going to leave the props here, that's alright. And gently lift those hips up. And if this is your first downward facing dog of the day, make sure that you're moving your knees in contracting. Good. And breathing here. Align the ears of your head with your shoulders. Good. And gaze back. You want to straighten the back of the legs and the spine as best as possible. Now anchor your heels and push back. Breathe deeply. and walk a little bit back. And then as you inhale, come into a plank position. And as you exhale, move back into downward facing dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, move back into a plank position. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, go and lengthen. Lower the hips, look forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, go ahead and just sit down into this bolster. And I'm going to set up my head all the way up one more time, excuse me. And then from here, go on and Mula Bandhasana. Mula Bandhasana is a strong position, is a huge hip opener. It's very beneficial for any kind of irregularity that you might carry with your period. And because it's just like a big flow of blood into this system. So what you want to do in this pose is you want to just maintain the sole of the feet together as possible and then lift up here. Good. And you can just keep your bolster behind you, keeping your spine nice and tall and extending those hands and breathing here. 4, 5, in 1, in 2, in 3. You can also do this pose holding on the wall in 4, keeping your knees apart as best you can, maintaining the sole of the feet together the best you can, and elongating the spine the best you can. All right, good job. Keeping up, keeping the same fortune of spreading those legs apart, we're moving into Malasana. I'm going to keep the bolster behind just for comfort if I need to sit down in any moment. So in this Malasana today, we're just going to try to maintain the feet slightly separate, move forward, and sit and open your hands and breathe here. Spreading those knees apart the best we can. Breathing deeply. Keeping the spine nice and tall. Pressing those elbows against the upper knees. Extending the hips nice and wide. Preparing for the next pose, which is going to be Upavista Konasana, where you are going to try to maintain your spine straight as you have it now. Let's try to twist a little bit this Malasana. So one hand is going to come in front, the other one is going to go on the back. You're going to twist. Keeping squeezing the knees apart. Breathing nice and tall, opening the chest on the side. Coming into the center again. Go ahead and manifest one more time your position. And then go on to the other side. Opening the chest, twisting slightly your spine. Keeping squeezing those knees apart as your torso change positions towards the side. Keep squeezing those knees apart. Keep breathing, pressing with the feet down. All right, good job. And then relax. And gently go ahead and bring your knees together. Okay, so for Upavista today, I am going to sit in my block. And I'm going to extend that beautiful bolster in front of me, just because I feel that it's going to be better for me today. So please use your bolster as you need it. Okay, Upavista Konasana, let's see. You're going to spread those legs apart the best you can. So actually I'm going to sit on the floor because the pelvis, I don't need to lift it that much. Maybe I'm just going to bring those bolsters right here as I've learned. Not sure if that's going to hold strong. We'll try. This is an experiment. Everything is an experiment. Hold it here. So let's go ahead and move a little bit back. See if I can just actually sit down and open the legs that they are inside the mat. Hold me here, baby. Hold me here. Let's go. Bring that guy in. Vale. Okay, so this is good. Okay, so here it is. My hands are going to go back to really lengthen and to see if I can spread those legs slightly open. Good. Now, in order to establish a better stretch, I practice this exercise that I encourage you to learn. So let's say I'm supporting my body with my left arm, keeping my spine straight. I'm lifting my right arm up. Then I'm twisting my body towards that left position and trying to catch my ankle at this time, bowing to that left leg. Keeping the right hip anchored down, just trying to explore the energy of my upper back over that leg. Good. I'm going to take a couple of more deep breaths. And then I'm going to reach up. I'm going to bring it to the side. I'm going to switch sides. Here it is. Lengthen tall, turn and bow. And lift up and all the way up. We're going to repeat. Go and turn and bow. And up. And on the side, lift it, turn and bow. You try to maintain that flexibility that you already have in your body, so you're not losing it. And trying to explore a little deeper maybe. Every time you exhale, see if you can go a little deeper. Good, inhale and up. Okay, and now from here, if this is too much of you, you're welcome to bend the knees slightly. To bend the knees and to just go forward in Upavista Konasana and see if you can rest your torso in the bolster. I'm just going to lower that bolster a little bit. There you go, right there. And see if I can just approach my upper back to that bolster, bringing the head to one side and softening completely. Discovering where the tightness appeared to be in your body today. Might happen into your hips, might happen into your knees, might happen into your lower back, might happen nowhere. Might happen that your flexibility allows you to be here. So what I notice is that you grow older, the flexibility, it gets a little tighter, especially when you go and you experience menopause. The lack of estrogens, discover that your body becomes different in all levels. So it's good that you practice these exercises, these asanas on and off, to maintain your body flexible. Good. Breathe here and allow some new energy coming into the back of your hips, into the lower legs. You might want to point the feet and flex them, point them and flex them, point them and flex them. 2 more times, point them and flex them, point them and flex them. And soften here for a moment your spine, let it melt down. No rush at all. Rest completely. Feel the comfortability of the moment. And from here, come up and switch positions of your head. All the way down again. You can try to grab your big toes if you want, if your arms are big long enough. And then just bring it here. Healing postures, 100%. Healing postures, 100%. I'm going to increase that Upavista Konasana with the Kurmasana edger, with the Kurmasana Asana, which is a little bit different, but it's just the same component. So since we're here with the legs open, we might close the legs a little bit this time, and just bending the knees, getting a little close to that bolster if you're far away, and then let's see if we can put my hands under the shoulders, right there. Crushing your hands and then extending those legs. And then one more time, bring the torso forward, let the head to rest onto this position, and finding the Kurmasana position into your body, crushing your wrist and your elbows slightly if you can, and breathe there. Knees bend, slide your hands slightly forward, relaxing your calf down, crushing your wrist. Breathe nice and easy. Feel like you need to relax a little bit more, your shoulders, the back of the knees. Allow yourself to stay tuned with what's called the new opening of your body, of your journey, the new experience of what's possible for you. And gently from here, after this Kurmasana, absolutely modify it. You're going to come up and you're going to extend the spine. Nice. Go on and take the bolster out. Take the blocks. Put them on the side. And let's go and experience a position. It's called Anantasana. So we'll do another pose today before we finish into our general stretching. But let's go ahead and do Anantasana. Anantasana today, we're going to do it on the side. And I'm just going to put the foot slightly forward, that leg. We're going to go lay down on the side. And because of we're using the strap, we'll be using the strap too. So that strap is going to go under the right foot, holding it tight one more time, and laying down, lifting the leg up. Okay, just keep it that way, maybe. Yeah, just like this, okay? And then a stretch. Now, I like for you to breathe for 5. In 1, open the chest, keep a line between the shoulder and your elbow. 2, we all know that Ujjayi breathing, it's into your nose, but sometimes there's postures that they don't allow you to exhale through the nose because they're so compressed or strong at the moment. So then you absolutely need to breathe through the mouth. 3, 4, keep it to you, 5. All right, we're switching sides. So you're gonna come up and pass that loop onto the other foot. Coming. Organize yourself so you are well set up at the beginning. So once you lay down, you don't have to move very much. You want to maintain that foot slightly forward, so your hips are more like even for a moment. Keeping that foot, that leg up, take it to you, okay? Hold here, organize the body. Once you set up the right position, then you start breathing and exploring that energy. In 1, in 2, in 3, in 4, smile at the world, and in 5, well done, ladies and gentlemen, nice and easy, lower that leg. Okay, so before we approach Shavasana today, I still like for you to do 1 spinal twist, but we're just going to cross it. So this is going to be like Subtibirasana, Subtibirasana, the revolve position. And then I'm going to set up here for my Shavasana already, because I know that I like to do Shavasana with the bolster. So from here, go on, and let's see what's happening next. Okay, so we're going to bring, let's try to move first towards the camera. So that could be that the left leg is going to cross over the right, okay, just like this. You can crunch it underneath, it's good, but just like this is good for me now. So just do that, just cross one leg over the other one. So it's a compression completely into your hips. And now let's move this movement all the way to the side. All the way to the side, right there. Okay, now let's explore the rest. Open the arm, the left arm. Open the right arm too. And try to look towards the left thumb. Okay, here it is. Just close your eyes and breathe. So the 10 respirations, you're going to come back into the center, reverse that, and let's go. Now, here, you're going to cross the right leg, and then lift, and then go. Bring the twist towards the left. Good, now here it is. Open those arms, especially that right elbow melted down towards the floor. Look towards the right thumb. Close your eyes and breathe for 10. Alright, and from here you're going to come to the center. Now, yes, now you're going to Shavasana. Keep your feet into the position. Close your eyes and rest onto your Shavasana. We like to do Shavasana at the end of each class because in Shavasana you have the presence of absorbing the movements. You're allowing all the blood flow to return to its place. You have the presence and the moment to connect with the divine power that exists within you, with the universe, with the stars, with the solar system. You have the power to connect with the God of your understanding for the progress and the process of your own evolution as a human being and as a divine soul. You approach the light every step you move forward. You find the grace and the patience of life. You encourage others to improve their lives. And you learn how to relax in the middle of the chaos. Keep yourself quiet and mindful. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your life. Allow the muscles of your body to completely soften. And as you are ready now, you're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to practice 3 sides. So inhale. 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 And from here, take a breath in and extend those arms over the head as you put your legs together. Reaching to the length of your body, reaching to the concordance of your body, finding a stretch into your body in all directions. And then as you wish, bring the right leg to you. Give yourself a nice, strong hug under the leg. And then bring me the left leg onto you too. Good. And move the body towards the right side. Stay there for a second. And then help yourself to come to a sitting position to close the class of today. So placing your hands into your center. Let's move as slightly the shoulders to finish. So let's go and salute. Inhale to the length of your arms. Exhale to Namaste. Again, inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, Namaste. And third, inhale and lift. And exhale, Namaste. And with that, with love, opportunity, kindness, and release. I wish you a wonderful day and thank you all to be here today. Thank you so much for watching and namaste.